That guy, he just so cute. Good morning. We're waiting for the coffee to get done. It's percolating away over there. This place really filled up yesterday. We had to do some creative things to our campsite here to keep people from moving in next to us. As it was, they did move in across from us. You can kind of see them through the, there's several back in here, but they're kind of blocked from the bushes. And that's okay. And there's another one over here that's fairly close, but not too bad. I gotta say about this place, it's really, this is a terribly busy campground. If you don't mind camping right next to somebody, I guess you might want to come here to go to the beach, but this is not my idea of a good campground. There's so many places here that, and they're right next to each other, that people have a tendency to just move right in here. I mean, they don't seem to want to give you any space.
Leave you any space.
And way back in the trees, way behind me, back in the trees, there was quite a few open spaces when we came in. I don't know if they're still open now, but they were open when we came in. And if you wanted to camp back in there, which we didn't, of course, and probably most people don't want to get, they want to get closer to the beach. But there were so many places back in there that, you know, people don't need to crowd in like sardines. So last night there was somebody that pulled in right across from, right straight across from us over here, and would have impacted my ability to pull this Jeep out of here, or pull the trailer out of here tomorrow morning. But they moved on. They didn't stay, so that's good. So we got a few clouds today. It's an interesting sky. I haven't seen a weather forecast for almost a week now, but last one I heard didn't call for any rain. So I'm thinking we're not going to get any rain, but it wouldn't matter if we did. We're completely outfitted for rain if we need to. But it's not in the forecast, I don't believe. So anyway, we're going to spend another day here at the beach and then go home tomorrow. It was nice yesterday. It was warm. Down at the beach it was almost hot actually, and wading through the water was wonderful. The water is surprisingly warm. Been a while since I waded in the Pacific Ocean, and it seemed like it was a lot colder last time I did it. So anyway, we're going to get some coffee in us, some breakfast, and get this day started. Well, we're getting ready to walk down to the beach. In the meantime, we had to move things around a little bit. I had to move the Jeep over here so that we can make sure nobody moves into that space, because people keep moving in closer and closer. So right now, our great view is kind of obstructed. So, and then there's a bunch of dogs down there, so we're going to have that issue. So we'll see how it goes. boy. Good boy. Come on, Mo. Coast Guard helicopter.
I missed them.
They're circling around. I don't know, they're probably looking to see how many people are camping down here.
There he goes. There he goes.
One where they got, that's part of that up there, that burn stuff is one that happens. People started a fire in fireworks with fireworks, and they told people they had to shelter in place at the campground, and then they had to escort them out. That was some years ago. Yeah, that'll work. What do you think, babe?
Oh, I am so totally loving this. You have no idea. It's great. You dug a great big hole about 3 inches long so you could roll in there.
I think Mo's loving it. Feeding frenzy going on out there. Well, we walked to the other end of the beach. So this is the other end. You can't get past the rocks. So we walked down there. That's a zoo down there. There's tons of people. They're all over the place. And we walked out to that point out there on the other end. Pretty cool. So we're walking through the camp looking to see how many spaces are open so we can see if anybody's going to move in on us tonight. It looks like there's at least one space left out of there. This one's taken.
Oh, look at what
I think these people were here last time when we came through the night before last. So here's another one. There's one there. There's another one here.
There's one here.
There's another one back in there. There's that one. Look, there might be, there's another one back in there. And one over here. People here when we came through the other day, there's a nice spot right in there.
There's more than one spot.
There's probably a couple places back in there. But again, when you do that, you got to share. So somebody's going to come along and they're going to move in with you. So we started down here. This is our first place that we picked. And then we decided this wasn't going to work for us. You can see there's other ones in here, scattered in here. So those are options as you come in.
Yeah,
or you can go down like we did and you turn left at this intersection, and then that's down where we're at, left in this intersection. And then there's our camp, which is really nice here. Well, it was a lot nicer before the people moved in across from us, but it's our last night here, so I guess we'll deal with it. Anyway, that's a kind of a overview of the campground. Call it a campground, but it's really just a place where people camp, because it's not an actual campground, I don't believe, even though it does show on the map as a campground, but there's no amenities here whatsoever. What? Well, we're walking on the beach. Last night here, we're going to go home tomorrow. So we thought we would go take a late afternoon stroll on the beach. So that's what we're doing.
Say goodbye.
Say goodbye until next time. It's kind of a, Mo's having a good time. He loves it out here. So, let's see, tomorrow we're heading home with a lot of memories that we made on this interesting trip. It's been a pretty interesting trip, so we'll see how we remember it. Of course, having the video of the whole thing is going to help us a little bit. You got a rock? You got a stick?
The stick weighs more than he does.
Yeah, you don't want to throw that from Mo. No. This is where the campground is, back in here. The campsites that we walked through earlier, they're back in this area. Although a lot of people camp right out here on the beach. And they're right out there. So I guess anything goes out here. Well, here we sit. Last night here, we had fire last night. We didn't have a fire the first night we got here because that drive here was kind of taxing. But it was, and plus we were both tired. So, but tonight, last night here, and we have a fair amount of wood. So I'm gonna attempt to burn it, and we'll probably get most of it burned up. We were gonna go down and look at the sunset, but the fog moved in and it's gonna blot it out. So much for that. We saw a pretty decent sunset last night, so that was good. Karen's sitting over here with her baby.
And it's cold.
She's cold. Yeah, it is. It's freezing cold out here. It's probably 75 maybe. No, it's probably, I would guess, mid 60s, low 60s maybe. So it's not particularly cold, but I got a sweatshirt on. It's a little breezy. That's definitely, if it wasn't for the breeze, probably wouldn't be, you probably wouldn't even think it was cool. So anyway, so we're gonna enjoy this fire and then hit the hay and try to get out of here at a reasonable time in the morning. So we'll see you then. Well, good morning. It's foggy this morning. It's not the kind of fog that made everything wet, though. There's not much water involved here. I mean, nothing was wet this morning. Anyway, we're getting ready to go, having our second cup of coffee. At least some of us, at least one of us. And we had an oatmeal breakfast. That was oatmeal's a good thing to have when you're camping. It's we prepare them ahead of time, put them in a Ziploc bag, in a freezer bag, quart freezer bag. Measure out the oats, and then I put a little sugar in there, and Karen wants to have some salt, so we put some salt in those, and then we seal them up, and then I usually heat up some water in the jet boil, pour a little hot water over them until you wet them down, and then just seal it up, and it just cooks itself. It's not and these are the old-fashioned oats. We don't buy the quick oats. So anyway, that's the way we do oats. And then we always put some nuts, some walnuts or something on them. So that's another good thing.
Blackberries.
Yeah, and we had blackberries the first night we had them. We had some blackberries that we picked before we left home. We have a blackberry bush that is producing like crazy this year. So today we're heading up the hill we're going toward Fort Bragg, and then we're going to hit Highway 20 at Fort Bragg, and that'll take us out to Clear Lake, out toward Clear Lake, and then we got to cross the valley. So it's going to be a long driving day, so we thought we'd get an early start. So we're making haste this morning, right?
Right. Okay.
Mo's been fed, now he wants to get on my lap. We got him tethered up because there's dogs right across from us. Oh yeah.
Well,
oh, there
how
he
to
goes.
describe the dogs?
Yeah, there's some big dogs right across from us. So Mo likes to go visit them.
German Malinois and there's a little puppy. And over. That I think it's a new game puppy. I'll stick on in a row.
Change that.
Look what I brought for you. Most people, nothing ever moves over there.
We've been there for a while.
I know, but everything is spotless that you don't see anything out of major. Or if there's something out there too.
Are you in your little place? It's not going to be moving around much today. There's no dirty clothes in there to see the house.
Wait.
Well, it's 8:35 and we're on the road heading for the Peter Douglas Coastal Trail. Huh, 2.3 miles.
Oh, it only is 2.0.
2.3
trail
miles. It's a trail, yeah. Anyway, we're heading for the hills. That's what I was trying to say. Got distracted. That's easy to do.
Peter Douglas Coastal Trail. We stopped at the trail.
Yep, he's the guy.
On the hill there, those two key spots.
They have the license plate number of the people who left them.
Okay.
Oh wow, this is kind of a sketchy thing. Kind of a dangerous thing. Okay, so
So, I guess this is going to be the end of this series of videos. We're going to be driving on the highway from here on out, and this kind of ends our Lost Coast Overland Odyssey. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Right, babe?
yes, we enjoyed having you along.